Tuberville. No, that wasn't right. Tuberville.
T-U-R.
Tuberville. Thank you. How to mangle names without even trying.
I answered it.
This California girl gone southern was born in southern sunny California and whisked off to the hills of Tennessee at age 12. This cultural shock taught Keri at a young age that change is good. She learned to appreciate the beautiful farm and small town where she eventually met her husband and started her nursing career. In 2000, while working full-time for a busy medical practice, she obtained her BSN from Aquinas College in Nashville, Tennessee, which placed her on a medical executive career path. When she left her healthcare career in 2013, she had been a performance-driven senior executive with over 25 years' experience in ambulatory medicine. A successful leader with a skill set that included managing relationships, customer service orientated, and operational proficiency. Now she is a flip-flop CEO. Living the dream in beautiful Park City. No, she is not finished building her dream, but she is certainly moving in the right direction. Today she will give her icebreaker speech, which is number 1, in which the objectives are to begin speaking before an audience and to discover speaking skills she might already have and skills that need some attention. The time for the speech is 4 to 6 minutes. Let's hear it for Keri. Yeah.
Mr. Toastmaster, fellow members, and distinguished guests, don't judge a man until you have walked 2 moons in his moccasins. This morning we do not have 2 moons, and I've never owned a pair of moccasins. However, we do have a few minutes, and I have 5 shoes that represent significant moments in my life. For some reason, as I think through these moments, these shoes come to mind. Red and white knitted sock boots, white satin pumps, white sass lace-ups, black stilettos, and flip-flops of any color. I have so many wonderful childhood memories. One of the best involves my red and white knitted sock boots. I remember as a child my mother helping me lace up my knitted boots, climbing into my dad's candy apple red Chevy truck, and riding around town to look at Christmas lights. My sister and I would sit between my mom and dad wearing our knitted boots. We would sing along to the Christmas songs on the radio as we rode up to the highest peak in town so we could look out and see all the Christmas lights. We lived in the Bay Area, and whether it was 30 degrees or 70 degrees, we always wore those knitted boots to go look at Christmas lights. I don't recall how many Christmases we did this. However, it was one of the fondest memories I have of my childhood. Those knitted sock boots were like my childhood, warm and fuzzy. When I was 20, I married my best friend. We've been married for 28 years. I remember the day my mom, my sister, and I went shopping for my wedding gown. It was in the 80s when girls dyed their shoes to match their prom dresses or formal dresses. I was so worried that my wedding shoes would need to be dyed. I wanted to take them home that very day so I could practice walking down the aisle. We arrived at the shop. It took me 30 minutes to find my gown and about 5 minutes to find my white satin pumps. I told myself the reason why it didn't take long to find my gown or my pumps is because this marriage was meant to be. My white satin pumps were perfect. They didn't need to be dyed, so I got to take them home and practice walking down the aisle. Those white satin pumps were like our marriage, beautiful and perfect. I quickly slipped out of those white satin pumps and jumped into my white sass lace-ups. Not long after marrying, I returned to school to become an RN. I began my nursing career when we still wore nursing caps, white toes and polished shoes. I remember morning inspection like it was yesterday. My nursing instructor would line us up and she'd walk slowly by us, inspecting every inch of us. I never felt that she appreciated the time and energy I spent cleaning and polishing my white SAS lace-up shoes. I love those shoes. Those shoes took me to the patient's bedside where I enjoyed sharing some of the best medicine, a warm smile and a friendly hello. Those white SAS lace-up shoes were like my time spent as a nurse. Perfect, gleaming, and no imperfections allowed. After 13 years of caring for patients, I traded my white SAS lace-up shoes for black heels better known as stilettos. As COO of a physician-owned medical group, I spent 14 years helping build an empire. I was instrumental in growing a 13-provider group to a multi-specialty group of 112 providers. I loved every minute of my fast-paced career and enjoyed helping others build their dreams, but along the way forgot about me. Those black stilettos were like my time as COO, classic, nice, but killing my feet. In 2013, after helping build that empire, I realized I was under too much stress, it was starting to take a toll on me, and I needed to start building my own empire. So I took a leap of faith and traded my black stilettos for flip-flops of any color. I am now a flip-flop CEO, which means I not only make money, make a difference, but I have time to care for myself. My flip-flops are like my new life in business, comfortable and flexible. It's my hope that over the next several speeches I can share more about my new life and my new business. For now, I hope you have enjoyed walking a moment in my 5 pairs of shoes. Thank you.
Yeah, that didn't seem like an icebreaker, did it? That's powerful. That's good. Please send a note if you have anything to say. And send it over to Keri. November is the 11th month, but it really means the 9th month from Latin. And it became the 11th month when they added January and February to the Roman calendar. Remember, it's the month of spring in the southern hemisphere. So flowers are blooming somewhere else at the time. We are getting ready for winter. Snow, I see that snow. It's such a great view out here. It's such a great view. We should have a meeting here every week. Our third speaker